I can guarantee you that your home is not fully covered as it stands if you have not spoken to your insurance agent in the last 2 years. In fact, actually in the last year. I'm Matthew Parsons, Knoxville real estate expert, and today I am speaking with Earl McClelland of Allstate, Teske agency here in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Yep.
How you doing today, Earl?
Good. How are you, man?
Good.
Good.
All right. So here's the deal. We all know that the housing market has experienced a boom in the last 2, 3, 4, 9 years. We've seen this huge increase in prices.
Right.
Over the last 2 years, we've seen increases of approximately 40% in terms of home value in the last 2 years for a home in, let's say, Knox County. So, Earl, what does that mean for our insurance?
Well, the problem is, and we have never, as insurance agents, cared all that much about market value compared to replacement costs.
Okay.
We insure the replacement costs. What's it going to cost us to replace your house? That could be $400,000. Your house might be able to be sold now for $650,000.
Right.
And so this question comes up all the time. Every day I get phone calls. You know, hey, my neighbor's house just sold for $650,000. We've only got insured for $400,000. Do we need to up that? And in some cases we do. You really do. But in some cases, the replacement cost hasn't necessarily changed that much.
Okay.
Okay. Now, the thing that has happened in the last 2 years in particular, and you can give whatever reasons you want to give for the reasons, we're finding now that if we can find the wood, if we can find the windows for the doors, you know, if your house burns the ground, that's a good thing. But if we can, those costs have gone way up. You know, just the cost of rebuilding has gone way up, even from 2 years ago. So you should see your insurance agent about that, because that probably needs to be up.
So it's not the home value itself that is affecting the my coverage.
No.
Okay. But what it is the replacement cost, and we all know that lumber's gone up
Terribly.
and everything else has
If
gone
you
up.
can find it.
Right. If you can even find it.
Yeah.
So you're looking at huge wait times.
Yeah.
So that's another thing, right? Like one of the major things that we're insuring against when we insure our homes is going to be fire or disaster of some some kind.
Yeah.
That's going to move my family out of my house.
Right.
While repairs are possibly being made. So do insurances normally cover some sort of contingency there? And those timelines, I would imagine, are extended now.
Well, the timelines haven't been extended, but the amount of the insurance, what normally, most people don't know this.
Okay.
What normally comes with your insurance policy is a 10% of whatever the house is.
Okay.
So that example, the $400,000 house, you probably have $40,000 that you can use to stay someplace. Well, depending upon your family and the size or whatever, $40,000 can go like that. And it doesn't cost much to increase that percentage to, let's say, even 50%. Even that doesn't cost you very much more at all, but it makes a huge difference if something happens. And now with the wait times being the way they are, I would want to, if nothing else, I'd call my insurance agent and see if I can get that increased.
Sure.
You know, because that's a big one.
So really what we're talking about is we've seen the increase in prices, not so much in effect as the replacement costs that we have seen gone up. And then not that, but taking into inflation.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just leave behind even just normal COVID, increased lumber prices, all that kind of stuff, supply chain. Then you add in inflation, and all of a sudden, your costs have gone through the roof. So
Very much so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So there you go. If you haven't spoken with your insurance agent in the last year, in the last 2 years, give them a call, because things have changed and you may not be fully covered for what the replacement cost of your property would be. And so if you don't have an insurance agency, give this guy a call.
Yeah,
All right?
absolutely.
If I want to call you, Earl, what do I call? What number?
Call 865-851-9522.
Okay.
And just ask for me.
There you go. Ask for Earl McClelland. He's been in the insurance biz for
40 years.
A few years.
Yeah.
A few years.
Yeah.
And he's going to be able to help you out. So there you go. I'm Matthew Parsons, Knoxville real estate expert. Thank you and God bless.